Sexy J salute. Sexy J say he been out of pocket. Yeah, I think Ye, man. Ye just Ye dealing with a lot of inner demons, man. Yeah, Ye dealing with a lot of inner demons. Sexy J salute. Appreciate the pull up. The truth lady salute. Peace. Appreciate the pull up. Peace. Know his name. It's on everybody's tongue. Distracting people from what's really important. You got a point there as well. Agent salute. Yeah, you got a point. You got a point as well. You definitely got a point as well. You know what I mean? You definitely got a point, but when you went to the YouTube business, sometimes, you talk about what's going on. We're gonna talk about it though. We gonna have a nice show as we do so. You know what I mean? And that part. Fat Kev salute. Appreciate the pull up, my guy. Yeah, that part, people. Yeah. I'm gonna go off the edge a little bit on this one though, people. Yeah, I'm gonna go off the edge on this one a little bit. This one, I ain't gonna pay attention to how the message is delivered, but I'm gonna pay attention to that message. That's a fact. I'm not gonna pay attention to his delivery because trust me, he know a lot more what we don't know, people. He knows a lot more than we don't know. Don't let that go over your head. Justice salute. Don't let that go over your head, people. Word. Don't see that's the part we don't want to distract his antics. Don't let that distract us. You know what I mean? The antics. See, these are the things that we can control down here. You know what I'm saying? When we ignore, it's safe to say we ignore what our people going through. I know everybody in debate, oh well, he ain't doing nothing for me. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. But it comes to a point where we stop ignoring the message and stop putting in more effort to how the message is being delivered. So I'm gonna reverse it a little bit on this joint. You know what I mean? Cause I'm a firm believer to say, I can see right through Kanye, man. I see right through it. Ronald, salute, man. You already know, Mister. I think for myself, salute. He said Kanye is my God. The mind of a Gemini is abstract. Plus, Ye, well, Ye hasn't been. Yeah, you know what I mean. So that's just what you just said, Mister. I think for myself, I'm gonna hit on it from that point, no Roski. Like I'm a time in on that. I'm not gonna time in on the antics because behind every antic that Kanye, how can I say, throws out there, it's a message behind it. It's on you to it's on you to dissect it. It ain't on him. Yeah, I don't think he out of pocket, Ronald. I don't think he out of pocket. I think now the way he's delivering a message, yeah, he out of whack with it. He's definitely out of whack with it. But I'm not gonna ignore the message. I'm not gonna ignore the message. You know what I mean? That message is powerful. You just got to know how to understand the message. Stop digging into how he's delivering it. You know what I mean? That message is powerful. You understand? It is powerful. Word up. But y'all already know y'all rocking out with your boy 050 Bucks, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back. We gotta have another one. My question is Kanye West out of pocket? You know what I mean? Leave it in the comments section. Talk to me. Because we gonna talk about this one. This is a nice one to talk about. You know what I mean? Everybody on it, but I don't want to talk from an angle where everybody else is talking from. I want to talk from an opposite angle. Remember, I said that, people. I want to talk about Ye from an opposite angle of what other people is talking about him in a manner. Because we got to know and understand this. One thing for sure, two things for certain you can't fake is being human. You're not going to fake being human. I don't care what kind of antics you throw out there. You can't fake being human, people. You just can't. It'll never happen. But you know, as y'all come in the building, man, hit the like button, share the live, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Go to the community wall, check that community wall out. Hopefully, this summer merch ahead of a blink of an eye. Fat Kev, freedom of speech. That's what he on. That's just what he on. And you know what's wicked? We, as the people, well, let me not say that. But as the people that was once around him, it's sad how they going out. It's just sad how they going out. Because we'll say something like this, right, about somebody else, or just in general. That money will make you go crazy. Can we agree to that? That money will make you go crazy. And from what I think, Kanye Munyon, yeah, was enough to make him go crazy. And that's just a true fact. True fact. True fact. So you throw that in the mix. You throw how he feel he was being bamboozled because of figure of speech. He felt like he'd been dealing with a lot of disloyal people. Because now let's not forget, Kanye made a lot of dudes, man. If it wasn't for Ye, a lot of dudes wouldn't be where they at. Let's just keep it real. And I think that's what they're not bringing to the table for him. To introduce him back to what's really going on. Like, hey, yo, you matter, my guy. You matter. You know what I mean? That's just my take. You matter. Now, your antics, it is what it is. But we know and understand that is a problem. I'm seeing all on the internet, they ridiculing him, they, talking down on him. Like, I haven't seen no one step up with a major platform to pretty much try to figure out the madness. Because I've done it. I figured out his madness. Right? I figured out his madness, right? So I say, all right, Jessica, salute. Appreciate the pull up. Yeah, but hey, yo, Ronald, let me see what you took from that. What did you take from that, Ronald? Because I could take that my own way. What did you take from that KKK suit? What did you take from that KKK suit? Because I took something totally different. Like I came out with a dope understanding on what was that antic, what was that about? I came out with a dope knowledge, man. And I ain't gonna lie, people. I feel Ye. Because what Ye going through, like to be real, people, what Ye going through, I go through on a smaller level. So I understand. Grown man thought salute. OG Bobby Johnson, what's Papino, my God, DBN salute. What's the word? What's the word? What is the word? I understand him. Because on a different level, I go through, it's about disloyalty. People you may have, put them in a situation where they can win. People that you trust. Crook salute, my God. Appreciate the pull up. You know what I mean? People you trust. People you have faith in. People that may have told you they'll never let you down. And this is before the unaliving of his moms. Then you add that. Now you got a guy with all this money dealing with a lot of inner demons with his baby moms. I have watched Zip Joint. I gotta disagree with my guys on this one here. I gotta disagree because he's like, yo, Kim Kardashian, she stand on something because nah, Zip. Nah. Because no matter what she's standing on, you could never have his kids feel some kind of way about their parent, about their father, about their dad. And me personally, the best thing that whatever Kardashian it is he rock with, I think that she should know him better than a lot of the people that he has surrounded himself around. You know what I mean? And just because that they shared child together, I think that should have gave her more of a reason to say, yo, listen, we're not going to be together, but we go work through this because your kids need you. You understand? You can look at it every day, man, and you see people that's not even on that scale. This is what they do. And we wonder why it's so much broken homes. We wonder why you have some of these kids that don't have that connection with their father. We wonder why all this. Because we don't attack the issue. You know what I'm saying? We attack how the issue was, I should say, is being represented. It's clearly he need help. Clearly. So you mean to tell me that's not going to weigh and tear on them kids? They might be having a time of their life now, but as they get a little older and they get to that me time and they by themselves, people, that's serious business. Especially if they love their father the way the way a child should love both their parents. Come on, man. Come on, man. To me, it's like she's making it like, yeah, look what I'm doing. I'm here for you. Look what your pop's doing. And no, I'm not saying what he's doing and his antics and his bad behavior as a parent. Nah, it's a lot I won't approve of. It's a lot it's a lot I won't approve of. But I mean, it comes to a point where you got to put your best foot forward and say, we got to make this right. Your kids need you. It's not like he just spaced out for no reason, man. We don't know how hard he took whatever situation he went through. The Yee contract, we don't know. You go from being, you know, one of the richest black men to now people look at you, yo, that money is a drug, man. It's a drug. And the same, and it's the only thing I'm saying. The same way that we can have an ill trill towards ye, let's have that same energy to like, yo, let me see through the antics. You know what I'm saying? Let me see through the social media plays. Let me see through that. Because I always was told when they consider you crazy and they don't understand you, you on to something. Facts. It's been written. You on to something, people. When somebody says you crazy, they don't understand you. You on to something. They the crazy one because they lack understanding. And that's what a lot of people doing with Ye. They lack an understanding. That's a fact. A lot of our greats, look what they did to him. Look what they did to him. A lot of our greats. Jesus Christ, they stoned him. They stoned him. You go into a whole detail in that. Oh, we got skin of bronze, hair of wool. Then you turn around, you look at a picture. He's this color. Blonde hair, blue eyes. Look at Clarence 13X. He said he was God. They threw him in Bellevue. Look at Martin Luther. I could go on. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. They thought these dudes was off. And I'm not putting Ye in that category, but I'm saying this here disease, quote unquote, what other people deemed him to have. Come on, man. It happens every day, B. In my cam voice. It happens every day, B. I see dudes losing over nothing. Over nothing. It ain't like this is somebody who just a nobody and this is a guy who been around top dogs. Why shouldn't he feel no kind of way? Even if he have a problem with holding himself accountable, why shouldn't he feel no kind of way? He could even be dealing with that, Ronald. He could be mad at himself because he let them people use him. Because I heard him say that in the academic joint too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was throwing that F-bomb around, him and Jim Jones situation. Yeah. You don't think that weigh on you, man? When you dealing with these people and you know and understand that you're being used, bamboozled. So now when you do wake up and you get the picture, it's like, yo, he's bugging. He's wilding out. Because he made one point, people, to me. That made sense. Let's see one of our people being talked about in conversations like an Interscope Records. What else? What else? Big record label out there. Def Jam. You know, these are people, like what Kanye said, dumb people that's upstairs, we ain't nowhere near them. But people scared to talk about it. Why? They don't want to get blackballed. They don't want to get banned. They don't want to get blacklisted. Like, it's a whole bunch. When you up there, how hard it took you to get there, and how easy they could strip that from you. Facts. Yo, listen, that's a whole fact, Ronald. Just pay attention. Renegade Society Production, salute, my guy. Appreciate the pull up. Just pay attention. Look what's going on. Just look what's going on. I don't think he's talking out the box. I think he's saying what's needed to be heard. That's it. I even like how he broke down the Kendrick Lamar situation. I like how he broke that down because it's a fact. They use you when they're done with you. They see you're not marketable. You're out of there. B, salute. Delvin, salute, King. You're out of there. Soon they know you're not benefit. You out of there. He just doing it the wrong way. Yeah, he is. And OG, he not. But you know what? We can't tell nobody how to hurt, man. We can't tell nobody how to feel the way we want them to feel, man. We can't do that. So if that man acting out in the manner he's acting out of, okay, now dissecting the reason. What is the reason? Yo, what's wrong? He has every reason. Did he do it to himself? Yeah. That may be the bigger issue. He know he did it to himself. He know he's sold out. He know that he could have did better towards helping his people. He may know that. Yeah, why wouldn't you, OG? If I come to you, OG, and I'm saying, because look, even in his weird tactics, people still using him. Look at the Jim Jones situation. People still using him. He didn't ask Jim for a dime. He's still being used. Indirectly, but he was being used. Misused. Because I remember a statement Joel's always said, yo, we all here to be used, but please just don't misuse me. And they're misusing Kanye. So a man don't got freedom of speech? You can have Trump talk down on millions and billions and trillions of people, get felonies, and still allowed to be president. Why when Kanye want to speak out, he's bugging. He's weird. Let's take his deal. Where's the equality? And I agree with you. Top shot salute. And your OG, I agree. He did misuse himself. This is why he's upset. Shit, there's times I misuse myself and I be upset, man. That's a fact. I be tight at myself. Even me thinking somebody made more than me, and it's like, yo, it may sound petty, but I be upset. So you could take all that away, but you can't take away him being human. Look what he grew up around. But let's get back to this. Me and OG do a deal. Yo, OG, I bring OG to the table. Yo, OG, I need you to holler at the people, blase blah, whatever have you, right? But I'm not letting you know that I'm doing it for a bag. He put $2 million in Jim pocket from from what I'm hearing. Kanye ain't make a dime off that. Look at the people he helped. And see, I'm guilty of this. Sometimes it's your approach. That's what's wrong with people today. Yeah, he definitely finessed that, OG. That's definitely finessed that. Kanye can go be human someplace quiet. Yeah, that's a fact. He can. I mean, that's the kind of advice I would give him. Fraud Club salute. Appreciate the pull up. I support every single person to say anything unless they make threats, but it doesn't mean what he said makes sense. Nah, I don't. DC salute. I agree with that, Fraud Club. And again, I'm not saying everything that he says or does is correct, but I'm not looking for that. Now I'm looking more into, let me see his point. I'm not losing nothing by doing that. Let me see what's his angle, man. Let me see what this angle is. Because you got dudes crashing out for less. For less. Top Shot, you will say that. Even with the Trump thing. I never, let's talk about this Trump thing real quick. Because I don't get into politics, right? But this right here is disturbing. And I don't hear nobody pushing it. You can have an Afro-American go fill out for a job. Let's say the job is retailing. He could have theft on his record. Them people ain't gonna hire him or her. They will not get hired. You could just come home and try to get a good job. It won't happen. You got to go through nowadays. You got to go through a Tim agency or pull up on a Home Depot or whatever is the a hot spot where guys can sit around there and people pull up and they may need help. But yet, Trump become president with over 20 felonies. That's active, people. This ain't nothing that happened when he was young. Active. Crystal salute. Kanye was talking about pedophiles and calling the out and how messed up the industry was. If you listen at all, what he said, yeah, I heard all of that. But if you listen to what I said, Crystal, my conversation today is to look from the opposite view. From the opposite view. I said it in the beginning. Antics like that, things like that that come out of his mouth, I would, you know what I mean? I would have disassociate myself from him as well. He's mentally ill, Crystal. This is my point. This is why I'm speaking where I'm speaking now. We're dealing not with a weirdo. We're dealing with somebody that's mentally ill. Now check it, Crystal. He ain't as mentally as ill as people think. Exactly. Now check this out, Crystal. I'm glad you said that. Now check it out, right? Kanye is a Gemini. For me, a Gemini, they they love attention. Look at Trump. Trump is an attention seeker. Kanye is an attention seeker. That part out the way. I know that now. Now let me dig in a little more. Damn, so what really is his angle? Okay, I could dig that. Yo, he's just acting out. I'm just reading the chat. He's just acting out. I think he's the biggest clout chaser, Crystal. I think he's the biggest clout chaser. It's a fact. But when are we gonna? We know all this already, right? Look at all the negative we just said about. Look at all the negative they saying about him in the chat. Look at all the negative, right? DC say he not chasing clout. Look at all the negative though in the chat is what being said. Now let's dissect some positive out of that negative. Let's take a little mental nourishment out of that negative and make some positive out of it. I know people who will lose money gambling, and I mean, come on. Kanye ain't got nothing on them. Has nothing. Well, who are we to see to say what do he have to gain? He may have a lot to gain. Who are we? But I know people who go through them same tactics and they nowhere near Kanye West, but you won't know about them. Because upstairs in that world up there, they nobody. So what Kanye doing, he's yearning for them people upstairs attention, and he's getting it. And he's getting it. Our crook said, so if the wino at the corner store got a Billy, he credible all of a sudden? I would say, because you know how I would look at it, our crook? Same thing they said about DMX, right? Everybody, oh, DMX, he's an addict. He's on this drug. He's on that one. Not nobody said, wow. Here am I, sane, on no drug. Sane, no drug. And couldn't do what that man did. So yeah, our crook. If I know somebody who's a wino in front of the store, then they become a Billy. I want to know how they do it because there's no way that I'm walking straight and I'm saying And these dudes are becoming billionaires under the element or under the eye of some type of substance. DMX sold, let's say DMX sold 5 million albums in 1 year. Let's just say DMX sold 5 million albums in 1 year. And guess what? To let the people tell it, he was high. You got dudes that's sober, that's making music and can't even go platinum. But that's a drug, Crystal. That's a drug. We got two Crystals in the building. DMX, as amazingly talented as he was, didn't have the type of credibility to be concerned or powerful threat to higher ups. Exactly. So now when you turn around, AC, salute, appreciate the pull up. So now Crystal and salute, appreciate the pull up. We got a Crystal clear and we got another Crystal. Yeah, and on top of that, drugs. Yes, Crystal. Then we got Crystal, what's that, Heron? Because most people in the black community will respect the dollar before they respect the addict. Well, we can't say that because we know DMX was an addict and they respected his music and they went and bought it. And they went and bought it. You had other guys that was big hitters that wasn't on the same drug he was on and couldn't even sell 1 million copies. So somebody in the chat said something great. He will never be looked at as a threat to the higher ups like Kanye West. Why is that? DMX did something that nobody never did in rap history, in hip hop history. Nobody never did what DMX did in history of music. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. 2 projects in 1 year, and they both did over double platinum. Both projects in 1 year went double platinum. I'll wait. Somebody in the chat that tell me who did that in hip hop history. I'll wait. Some of it may be true, AC. Some of it just may be true. What I can say is, I wouldn't denounce the fact that he been around them type of people to know that. Big Evil salute. Yeah, Fraud Club, look at Diddy. That's a fact, crystal clear. And when I spoke, like, okay, like skin and bone salute, my guy. Like, yo, I'm a firm believer, man, of being a great dad, man. You know what I mean? It's in the DNA, right? I truly feel, and I'm not saying she haven't reached out. I'm not saying that she haven't, tried to get help for him. Was fire, DBN. Ayo, DBN, who else did that in hip hop history? Kanye ain't do that. Kanye, as dope as Kanye is as a producer, ain't none of his artists ever did that. Hey, Crystal Heron, right? Check this out. So you mean to tell me it's okay for her to bash Kanye? That doesn't make it right for her to bash Kanye. Still King Chi, salute. Yeah, see, everybody on it. He's a weirdo. Kanye, 50, Lil Wayne don't do it. No, they never did it. Fraud Club, they never did that. No, I'm saying it. I'm saying it. People bashing him. He come up with an old black Ku Klux Klan suit on. Right? Everybody look at that, right? Don't nobody ever put up a ramp on why black on black crime still exists. Why we always gotta make an excuse about the people upstairs? The people upstairs is not killing us. We killing each other. Them people upstairs know how to make generational wealth. The people down here don't. Why we don't hear nothing about the billionaire Afro-Americans? They exist. Why we don't hear about that? They don't talk about that. But hey yo, but still King T. He told you that. He ain't no killer, he ain't no gangster. He said, I'm just a punk dude wearing a pink sweater. That's a fact. And just being dark skinned Crystal Heron, that's an extra knock. Don't act like we ain't grew up in the 80s where dark skin wasn't in. You was dark skin, you ain't getting no play. We'd rather talk to the light skinned girl. Same thing that these slave owners did to us, we turn around and we duplicate it right now. Well, tell them why you mad, son. Tell them why you mad. We do it right now. Right now we do it. So I just, my take today was just to speak from an opposite view. You know what I mean? I could talk bad on Kanye all day, man. All day long. I could talk bad on him. You know what I mean? All day long. Kanye ain't had really of a rough childhood. Not if you ask me. It wasn't rough. But one thing that I can't identify, that he can identify to, as far as the I don't want to say this. Well, I would. As a parent, the motherly parent, I can't identify to that. I don't know what I'd do if I lose my moms. I just can't identify to it. So I sit back and I say, wow, that's tough. Then he got to fake it because them people upstairs don't care. You got to get over that. You got to mourn and you got to get back to work. You got to continue making them $1. Some people ain't care about that. Then they came with the old Illuminati thing. Like, yo, people, we need to stop being selfish on how taking other people's feelings into consideration helps. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like the dad is different. You know what I mean? The dad, even the dad be on deck, all that. but it's a different hurt. I know some people it hurt more with their dad or their mom, but listen, you will never get a mother. You know what they say? Daddies maybe. You'll never hear mothers maybe. There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. You understand? Thankfully, I still got my mind because you could, right, exactly, Crystal Heron. That's the point I'm making. When you look at it from that standpoint, it can happen. I've seen people lose their mind for less. I see people lose their mind and they have the support. I ain't gonna chalk your head off today, people. I ain't gonna do that. Mister, I think for myself, how do you control a human? You program them. I can't be programmed. Nah, you're not human. If you allow somebody to program you, you're not human. I'm not saying that in the physical form, you're not mentally, you're not human. You're not human. Not in the physical. Crystal Heron said, but that's also why I say that I don't give Kanye license to do what he does. Nah, no one should have that license to do what Kanye doing. No one should have that license. But I do understand that before you get that license, check this one out. Before you get that license, you got to go take that test in motor vehicle. We're going to talk on that and then I'm out, people. On motor vehicle, right? You get that license, but you get it from motor vehicle. Damn, Bucks, what you mean? Why you say that? What you think motor vehicle is? That's a third-party corporation. Motor vehicle, people, if you don't know. It's called motor vehicle for a reason. Right? You want to know the reason? Motor vehicle is called motor vehicle to allow United States of America to contract you. Yeah, to contract you. That's why motor vehicle exists. So they'll be able to contract you. Because if you're a traveling man, you don't need a motor vehicle. Don't let this go over your head, people. I ain't here to talk your head off. But if you a traveling man, that car belongs to you. Did you hear the difference what I said? That car belongs to you. Who are you, sir? I'm a traveling man. Who's the owner of this vehicle? This is not considered a vehicle. This is my car. I'm the owner. Big difference. Damn, Bucks, why is that a difference? Because when you describe your vehicle as a vehicle, now you are forced to sign a contract with motor vehicle. Come on, people, let's talk about it. I went around the school, not in it, but I didn't lick no windows. I didn't lick no windows. Talk to him, Delvin. Talk to him, King. There's a lot. See, but people wouldn't even know that. Who in the chat knew that? Who in the chat knew that? Who knew that in the chat? No, it ain't. No, it ain't OG Bobby Johnson. No, it's not. OG Bobby Johnson said, I'm traveling. Ain't a traveling man. It's a difference, Bucks. There's no difference. When you're a traveling man, what you own, you own. A lot of these people don't own nothing because they signed a contract We're United States of America, Snakes of America, a corporation. You sign a contract with them. How you own your own vehicle, but you got to pay in with insurance? It's a contract. That's why it's called motor vehicle. Why you got to go to motor vehicle to get licensed? It's a contract. You have to sign. Why? Talk to me, man. When you a traveling man, you don't got to sign nothing. Let me tell y'all something. Go to the state of Providence. For those who never went, right? On their license plate is something like die free or live something. You know why is that? In the state of Rhode Island or New Hampshire, they give you the option not to sign that contract. Talk to them, AC. The first contract. Social Security. These are contracts, people, that you sign with United States of America. You think this by a flip of a coin? Let's send Centrist to your house and let's see how many people live in your household. I work, but in order for me to get my money that I pay into, I gotta wait to sign my W-2 form. I work. In order for me to get my money for Social Security, I gotta work with so many. Like, who are these people that tell us how to move when it was never like this? We forgetting that it was never like this. It wasn't a motor vehicle in my great grandmother time. No, sir, it wasn't. And they love it, Delvin. They love it. They put it in front of us to do it. They love it. Why do you think all the real ones who spoke up, they ain't last? They ain't last. It's a fact. They ain't last. For the people who spoke up, didn't last. They labeled them crazy, weird. Look at Clarence 13X. Yeah, a fraud club. Go look it up. Go look it up, fraud club. Go look it up. That's why it's a difference. This is why a car in a vehicle, why it's not motor car? Just do the math to it, people. Why is it not considered a motor car? What is the reason it's called motor vehicle? These are things that y'all can go do your homework on. I'm not telling y'all to listen to me. I already know what it is. See, I deal with something called more science, people. Gotta tap in. I guarantee you it'll blow your mind. Tap in. I guarantee you it'll blow your mind. I guarantee you. AC said, I'm from Toronto, Canada, and it's the same here. What you mean, AC? You can either have all your ID and confirm to the government or have no ID and be enemy of the state. Why? Yo. AC, why is that? Why is that, AC? When they already have, when you're born, you already a number. You already a number, people, when you're born. Why do I need to carry identification for? Come on, people. Don't let them piss on you and tell you it's raining, man. So that, with all this being said, I understand Kanye. I come out to understand it. I'm not looking at how he delivering the message. Nah, I already know what he's doing is weird. He's a bozo for half of the tent. The antics said he's a bozo for that because I look at him, he's too smart. That's the same thing I said about Tupac. Tupac was too smart of a human being to go down the road he went to now be unalive. I mean, that's just me. I just felt Tupac was too smart. He was too smart of an individual to let the individuals that he dealt with trick him out his life. Facts. Same thing. Delvin, we must keep fighting the oppressor. We are not each other enemies. That's a whole fact, Delvin. But they will make us feel that way to cover the truth. They've been doing it to us forever. They still talking about Jesus Christ, blonde hair, blue eyes. Clearly in the book, it says bronze skin, hair, wool. What we talking about? And Crystal Heron, you're correct. And guess what? They are winning. They are winning. Check this out. People in the chat, I guarantee you this. Take $1,000 and you go get two dudes that are best friends. I guarantee you if you say, yo, listen, I want y'all to fight each other for this $1,000, I bet you they do it. You can't make this up. I bet you they do it. I bet you they be out there scrapping for that $1,000, man. Same thing like what Kanye said. You ain't got to sit there to let nobody slander me. This is real life, people. This is what I go through in real life. I stand on that. I do not like a person that ain't gonna stand on law behind my back. You know, them kind of people that'll let a nigga slander you, drag your name, then yeah, oh yeah, I can't stand them kind of dudes. Nah, you don't stand for nothing. If you rock with me, somebody throw my name up, you ain't gotta back me up, but yo, listen, let's fast forward that. We're not gonna talk about that. That man not here to defend himself. Simple as that. But then you have this guy, I forgot his name, but a singer, somebody Kanye helped out. He turned around and did the opposite. You know what I'm saying, Crystal Heron? It's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Ming, salute. You already know Mr. SRB is in the building. Yeah, people. Yo, I'm telling you, man. All y'all got to do is open your eyes, though, man. That's all y'all got to do. Yo, it's right there. Everything that go on is right there in front of us. We make excuses. We make excuses. And we all guilty of it. Because trust me, we have an intuition as Afro-Americans that no other race got. Facts. We have that. You know, that melon. You know what I mean, Delvin? But go outside with $1,000 right now, Delvin, and tell somebody to fight somebody they grew up with for $1,000. I bet you they'd still be fighting. They'll ask for a rematch for another 1,000. I mean, you would say that, OG. You would say that. I bet you don't know nothing about. You don't even know nothing about it. I bet you don't know nothing about it, OG. I bet you don't. And a lot of them big people upstairs, that's them. Oprah Winfrey, that's her corporate name. Yeah, that's her corporate name. Elijah Farad Muhammad, that's his corporate name. He's an L. You only gonna be two names, an L and a Bay. He's an L. Do y'all research. Master Farad Muhammad was an L. Elijah, my bad. Master Elijah Farad something, he's an L. Before he became Muslim. He was a Moor. Yo, people, I went around the school, but I didn't lick the windows, man. I ain't lick the windows, people. Nah, I ain't lick the windows. That's a fact. I ain't lick the windows. Go do your research, though, people. Your boy ain't trying to tell you nothing wrong. Go do your research. Go do your research. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. Even the ones who made it, the Jesse Jacksons, you know, the who's still here that we could, you know, oh man, shit, that's the only thing I can come up with. Jesse Jackson. Look at Huey P. Newton. Look what they did to Bobby Stills. Look what Jeff Ford going through. Look what Fred Hampton went through. Come on, people. Because they was on to something. That's why that happened, people. They was on to something. And you know what them people upstairs said? Oh, we got to get these, you know what, up out of here. We got to get them, you know what, up out of here. I ain't got a lot of kicking, people. Please know that. I ain't got a lot of kicking. Please know that. Nah, not your boy. I ain't got a lot of kicking, people. Not your boy. Not your boy. Yeah, you see what they did to him, though, OG, right? You see what they did to him? Ask a cop, why do we have to follow the law if we don't vote on these laws? See what they tell you. When you challenge authority, you become the enemy. Why is that? Why is that? Somebody help AC answer that question. When you challenge the law, why you become the enemy? Somebody help AC answer that. It's a good question. That's a good question. Let's tap into this chat some more. It's a good question. Somebody help him answer that. Create healthy boundaries. Peace. Farrakhan was Kareem Bey. I didn't know that. Look, you didn't learn me something. Create healthy boundaries. Are you on to what I'm saying? Create healthy boundaries. Are you on to what I'm saying? I ain't got a lot to kick it, people. Before Malcolm X died, he changed his name to El Malik. I don't got a lot. Look, people, look. In the chat, they breaking it down. These people salute, create healthy boundaries, appreciate the pull-up. I have never seen these people. And I ain't even got my 6 eyes on. I'm just gonna say low. Watching too much Taharka Bay. I don't even know who that is. Low. I don't even know who that is. Well, I appreciate you for pulling up though. AC, you a woman. I apologize. Talk to him. Talk to him, Miss Lady. Talk to him. Talk to him, Miss Lady. Even better. AC is a woman. You know, they say a woman's supposed to be a reflection of a man. That's why they number 2. That wisdom. Wise words speaking by a wise man. A woman is always secondary but most necessary. Huh? Talk to me. Yo, OG, tell him why you mad, OG. Why you mad, son? Tell him why you mad, son. I Mr. I think for myself, man. Peace, man. I appreciate the pull up. You know what I mean? Appreciate the pull up, man. I even appreciate that statement, man. That's grown man shit, man. You know what I mean? When you know a situation is not healthy for you, man, you exit yourself. I appreciate that, man. I salute to you for that. I salute to you for that right there. That's big dog-ish right there. I salute to that. Yes, it's AC, Miss Lady. It's always great to have conversations like this. They have a triple stage of darkness for a reason. It's a fact, Del, when we shine together. Well, OG Bobby Johnson, if you open your mind, pretty much y'all saying the same thing. Because they didn't want him to go. They didn't want him to they didn't want him to coincide with the albinos, with the grafted ones. Yeah. It's a good insight, although I don't agree with everything. I still, hey, Fraud Club, listen, I'm open to everything. And it ain't gotta be a debate. I'm a willing participant in learning something. My mom always told me they will not respect you. If you don't know, you won't know. I don't want to fall under that category. I want to know. Because if you know, you do better. That's how it should be anyway. I appreciate that thing for myself, man. Have a blessed day, man. AC said, my dad told me to always question authority, question everything, and that's the best thing he ever taught me. You got to, AC, real life, everything. Why not? Delvin, that's a whole fact. But you know, a lot of people scared to have these kind of conversations, Delvin. They scared. You know, they worry about the numbers. Oh, I'm gonna get low numbers and all that. Nah. You know what I mean? But with that conversation, people This is why I look at Kanye from a different view. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna look at him from an ignorant view. I'm gonna look at him as a I'm gonna look at him from a human view. Cause we all human. We all deal with everything differently. Because we are all different, D. You did? So to give yourself an opportunity to get to know someone else, that's how you gotta manage that. You gotta, yeah. Lo said, start with the Quran, start with the seventh circle Quran. I don't even know what that is. Locks. I'm just gonna call you Locks. Locks Ash. I don't even know what that means. Salute to you though, Locks Ash. I seen you've been typing. I appreciate the participation. Bucks, you a smart man. It's wake up time. And you waking them up. Well, I'm trying, because I gotta start with me first. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to wake up the things within inside me as well. You know what I mean? Because a lot of waking up that I need to do within me. You dig? So I could have these conversations. You know what I mean? Because I start with me first. I wake up in the morning, I look in that mirror, man. I kiss that mirror if I got to. I hug that bathroom door if I got to. You understand me? Because I love me, man. And I gotta continue to love me more. That's what's wrong with a lot of people. They don't love themselves. That's the main ingredient we missing. That's the whole fact, Fraud Club. I agree with that. OB Bob, okay, OG about to learn me something, y'all. He said Lot 7 circle is a regurgitation of the Bible. You heard? Oh, all right, copy. Copy. Let's see what Top Shot say. Bucks look like he kissed the mirror. That's a fact, Top Shot. I'd rather kiss the mirror, Top Shot, than lick windows. I'm sorry, you can't say the same. My man Chop Shot. Salute to my man Chop Shot. Word up. I'd rather kiss that mirror, Top Shot, than lick them windows, my guy. Word up. But yeah, people, man, I appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. Man, I'm about to get up out of here. Make sure on y'all way out, hit that like button. You know what I mean? Go subscribe to the channel. Share the live out, man. You know what I mean? Tell them it's all right to come over here, you know what I mean, and rock out with your boy 050 Bucks, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back. You know what I mean? I don't shoot all the time. You know what I mean? I'm having some fun with your boy. Make sure you let him know. Go to that community wall. You know what I mean? Merch is Papino. The merch Papino, people. You know what I mean? Let's support is free. It's free. Support is free. Free? Not free. Not free. Word up, man. I had a great show today, man. I definitely appreciate y'all for participating with me. Still King T, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, Still King T. Go to the community wall. I got all colors, flavors. Go check it out, man. It's in the community wall. Started creeping in when he claimed he was kind of God himself and said he was better than the what? The Casio. He believed he is chosen and needs to tell. I don't know who that is. I don't know who you talking about though. It's sad you feel like that way, OG. It's sad you feel like that. Fraud Club. So, but great work. That's a fact, Delvin. I appreciate you recognizing that, man. Salute to you, King. Keep winning. I'll be watching. Keep winning, man. Yeah, Kanye bugged out with that. Yeah, Kanye tripped out, man. Kanye, Nigga said he God. Well, with the God thing, I don't take that from him because I think in all reality we all are God and goddess. I'm a firm believer in that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a firm believer in that. You know what I mean? But all that other crazy stuff he was saying, I, Crystal Heron, thank you. I appreciate you for pulling up. Know what I mean? I hope you hit the like button. I hope you went subscribe to the channel. I hope you tell a friend to go tell a friend. 050 bucks. Mr. Shoot right back. He talk with some sense. Yeah, but Kanye bugged out, man. But he makes some points, man. Even when you talk about his body of work, when you listen to a Kanye beat, it takes you somewhere. Compared to like if you listen to like I agree with Zip when he said this. When you listen to all these other producers, Swiss Beats, when you hear his beat, that's him. Kanye, not so the same. All them other top notch, like that's them. Kanye goes, let's listen to his music. Listen to his music. He turned an accident into success. Listen to his music. Hey, yo, I crook. What the baby's gonna do? What the baby's gonna do? What the baby's gonna do, man? Through the wire. That's a fact. Frog Club, through the wire. He rapped about his injury. He didn't complain. He seen an opportunity, he went for it. And now look, we talking about Kanye West. Come on, some people ain't even know Kanye West as a producer. Better yet, a rapper. So let's not throw Kanye to the curve like that, man. I think that man have done enough for hip hop that he deserve, that. Okay, I understand you in your bag right now. You talking crazy. We understand that. But I also do know and understand that elevator don't go all the way up. Just being honest. And my man Mikey B voice. You feel generous, Top? My choice is us, never them. Us, never them. My bad. UNT. What? $ UNT with 5 5s. Top shot. $ UNT with 5 5s. You got to talk. That might have been too fast for Top Shot. So excuse me, people. My bad. This is on me. I'm a little slow. $ UNT 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 5s. $ UNT with 5 5s. That's my cash app. Top shot. Oh yeah, yo, Kanye bugged out when he told me about the things he do in his private life. I mean, come on, man. We all men. We men. All right, so type my cash app back to me then, Top Shot. If you not wearing a helmet, Put my Cash App, type my Cash App in, or what I just said it was. Top Shot. Yeah, man. This was a dope one, people. I really like this one right here. Because it went left, but still stayed, it stayed in the same lane. Oh, this guy. You already know that, Akra. Yo, look, see, he responded to you, but he ain't put my, he ain't retype that Cash App that I said to him in that chat. Hey, yo, Top Shot, you a mess, man. Top Shot, he ain't retype that Cash App to let me know he got it. You know what I mean? So I guess he do got that helmet on. Top Shot probably got that, either the helmet on or the fake Mets hat. Oh no, he got the New York Yankee hat, Jackie Robinson. He the only one with it. Top Shot the only one with it, a Jackie Robinson New York Yankee hat. Word up, that's a fact. Top Shot the only one with it. He the only one with a New York Yankee Jackie Robinson joint. I don't know, AC. I he might not be qualified for the short bus, AZ. You might be giving him a little too much credit. Top may not even be, eligible to be in the short bus. Word. I don't even think he qualified for that. I think they just got to just ride Top Shot around in a wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? They got a wheelchair Top Shot around. You know what I mean? He just got to be in a wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? Just me and my wipes. Just me and my wipes. Can you picture Top Shot in the wheelchair? Me and my wipes. Just me and my wipes. Top Shot. Me and my wipes. Just me and my wipes. Yo, can you imagine your man Top Shot rolling down the joint? Just me and my wipes. Just me and my wipes. Just me and my wipes. Top Shot got his little workout gear. He got his little workout gear on. You see the workout gloves he got? He down in a wheelchair like, just me and my wipes. He just all he know. Just me and my wipes. Just me and my wipes. Then he got the wheelchair decorated. Top Shot got the wheelchair decorated. He got the, like the people be having the keychains and all that. Top Shot be having like the strings, like with his video games, he got the SpongeBob game. He got like a mirror. He got a mirror with like Dora Explorer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yo, Top Shot, don't forget to let him know. Top Shot is selling toothpicks, people. My bad. I said toothpicks. I messed the whole joke up. I messed the whole joke up. I forgot what I said. Top was selling. It might have been toothpicks, right? Yeah, Sexy J. He got the Dora Explorer mirror on his wheelchair. Just me and my wipes. Just me and my wipes. Just me and my wipes. Yo, look. It's Bikini Bottom SpongeBob game. You heard? Yo, I bet you he got a SpongeBob onesie. Yo, I bet you Top Shot walk around with a SpongeBob onesie. Yo. Yo, Top Shot don't even have a backpack though, Alcro. He got all that hanging from his wheelchair. Word, he got all that joint hanging from his wheelchair. That's a fact from his wheelchair. All you hear is just me and my wipes. Just me and my wipes. That's all you hear. That's all he know. Like that's all Top know. So he's addicted to licking windows. So this is why they can't put him in a short bus. They got to put him in a wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? He can't be around no windows. He's infatuated with licking windows. He can't be around no windows. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Q-tips. Top Shot selling Q-tips, people. Top Shot have Dora Explorer Q-tips. Go check them out. Yeah, go check them out. I got you, Top. Don't worry, I got you, man. I got you. Top got the Dora Explorer Q-tips on sale, people. He's selling them individually. Yeah, he's selling them individually. Word, Top Shot, that dude. That's a fact. Top Shot, that dude, man. He know how to hustle. Top Shot know how to hustle. Top Shot the type of dude, he be in a desert, right? And instead of him buying the water, he'll buy the sand. Yo, Top, I'm on vertical, man. I'm on vertical, Top. I'm on vertical, man. I probably do a stream yard later on, man. I feel like doing a back to back today. Word. I might do a back to back today, man. That's a fact. But y'all might get up out of here, though, people, man. I definitely appreciate y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? More than y'all appreciate me, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all enjoy your day, man. Don't get tricked out of what you're supposed to be doing in life. You know what I mean? Let's leave on that message, man. Don't get tricked out of what you're supposed to be doing in life. And with that being said, it's your boy 050 Bucks, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back. Before you leave the building, please hit the like button, share the live, and go subscribe. Go to that notification bell and make sure you hit all so you get all my notifications. For my newcomers, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I also have another channel, UNT Sports, Hip Hop and Fashion, where we talk hip hop, fashion, and sports. UNT Sports, Hip Hop and Fashion. Please go share. Please go subscribe. You dig? And with that being said, it's your boy 050 Bucks, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back. And I'm out.